Welcome back, fellow reefers, to another Pittsburgh Reef Junkie video. Today we are going to open and unbox this brand new RODI unit. We're going to assemble it and we're going to install it. Before we open this, real quick, I would like to say at the end or near the end of this video, I want to answer viewer questions that have been left under previous videos, maybe one or two per video that I do. So let's go. Last week we released a video talking about subscriber comments. Now inside that video we highlighted our RODI unit. We talked about how it was installed under the workbench, how we ran multiple lines with T's so we can use different lines to do what we needed to do. Well, when reef keeping, anything can happen. And the day after that video was put out on Saturday, my RODI unit up and died. I came down to the fish room and looked on the floor, had a little bit of water, nothing major, thank goodness. I looked at the RODI unit, it was dripping. I looked at the gauge. The gauge itself on the RODI unit, the needle inside was only half the needle left. I had to place an order with Bulk Reef Supply. Kind of wanted to have a 6-stage. I've had some viewer comments that suggested upgrading, when I do upgrade, to upgrade to a 6-stage. Well, I was kind of unprepared for this. You know, things just happen. And financially, well, I just couldn't do a 6-stage at this moment. So I just replaced with a regular 4-stage RODI unit, and we'll see how this one goes. So let's open up this box. All right, here we go. Let me lift this up. What we have is the 4-stage, the value. What is that? That's the 4-stage value, 75 gallons per day. Now, the good thing is there's not much assembly. It looks to be assembled pretty much. Let me put this down here some. It says it comes with 10 foot of additional RO lines. Everything's connected. So it looks like all I'm going to have to do is take off my old one and put this new one on. Okay, so it basically looks like it's the same setup as what I have, and you have a black line, a red line, and a blue line. Now, basically, your red line is the incoming water that goes in. The blue line is your good water coming out. And your black line is the bad wastewater. Here is the new RO system. And down here is what we need to replace, which is the old one. Now, if you look here, sorry about that. If you look here, that needle, I'm not sure if it'll clear up. Let me see here. Let's zoom in. That needle right there, so you can see where it's half broken. So, and water is leaking out down underneath the gauge right there. Okay, as you can see, the new RODI unit is hung up. I didn't have to cut any lines or anything like that. I just used my existing lines that I have set up under here, so I have all that extra tubing for any future things I need to do. Let's turn it on, make sure this baby works. Now it says to let it run for a few minutes or so to wash out any impurities. So we'll let that run. It's filling up now. Now that's all installed, so let's take the time now to answer a couple of viewer questions. El Capitan had asked a question while we're on this subject right now with RODI. He had asked previously, if you've watched any previous videos of mine, you may hear in the background a strange noise. So he asked, what is that moaning? What piece of equipment is actually moaning and making that sound? It's always been my RODI unit, my old one. So from day one, I don't know if it's too much pressure, but I could back it off and the gauge would go down, and then it wouldn't matter. It would just always peak out at 100. So, but it always ran fine for the past 5-6 years. So hopefully this one does not make that noise, because it is rather irritating. You know, you're relaxing upstairs watching TV, and all you hear is that moaning sound. So we'll see. Hopefully it takes care of it. Now, another question came from Bulk Reef Keeping, and he asked about the fleece roll. How long did it actually last? So far, as you can see, let me turn it right here to my board. I changed out the last one. It's on there right now on January 23rd. So as of January, February, March, April 23rd was 3 months, and I'm hoping to get, let's see, how much I got left. We'll walk on over. So that's what's left on this roll. I'm hoping I can get possibly, I'm not sure I'll get a month. We'll see. Hopefully a month. If so, if we can get it to the 23rd, that would be 4 months usage. So that would be pretty good. But that's only the second roll that I've used. The first roll, unfortunately, got wasted. And this is my second roll, and down here underneath, I have another roll right here that's ready to go. So with that being said, we'll see you on the next one.